What's going on, guys? Today is a brand new video, and in today's video I am going to be telling you guys how much does it cost to own this Supra at the age of 21. So I owned this car for a little bit over a year now. I bought this car back in December 18 or December 20, somewhere around those lines. That's where I bought this car. Now it's at 22,000 miles, but when I bought the car it was only about 4,000 miles, so basically it was brand new. Ticket price for these cars usually go around 55 during that time, but because during after COVID and the markups were crazy for any used car, it was insane. Civics were going for 2 or 3 times more than they're worth. It was crazy. Oh, don't scrape, don't scrape. Oh, okay, we made it. I think I went a little too fast on that. So yeah, the markups were insane. I got this for 4,000 miles. So it was a reasonable deal. I wouldn't say it's the best deal in the world. Definitely better deals than other dealers were offering. They're offering like crazy, like 60, 65 for 2020 Supra, while you could get a 2021 Supra and they were going up for probably almost the same price. The reason why I went with the 2020 is because the 2020s are, majority of the time they are unlocked. Some are locked by the dealer. That's why I want to go with 2020. This is unlocked. I just haven't had time to flash it or tune it or anything like that. 21 and up, if you guys don't know, the ECU or the DME is locked, which is basically you can't tune it. And that's how roughly it costs, how much to get this car. Now, a lot of people think, okay, well, did you finance it? Did you lease it? Fully paid in cash? And the answer is to that, I actually financed this car. Actually, if you guys don't see it on the channel, on the blue Civic, I sold the blue Civic to use that as a down payment for this Supra. Cars in general from the past few years has insanely skyrocketed. Like you used to buy a Civic for 3,000-4,000. You used to buy a Miata for 3,000-4,000. Now they're up to 8 to 10 grand now, which is crazy, and that's for a used vehicle. So I would say I got a fair deal on it. It's not the best, it's not the worst. This used market right now, I think it's a pretty fair price. Other than that, like I told y'all guys, this car is financed, and you guys are probably wondering what are the monthly payments are, how much insurance is, how old am I? Well, guys, I am 21, or technically 22. I'm gonna title this 21 though, because I did get this car when I was 21. 21 of, like I said, last year of December 18 or 20, somewhere around there. That's where I got this car of 2021. I would say I have pretty good credit, I would say, when I got this car. The minimum payments on this is about 612, 613 or so. That's how really what the rate gave me. Obviously you don't always want to pay the minimum payment, because if you pay the minimum payment all the time, then obviously you're gonna owe more interest and more money on the car than you originally paid for it. Every car is gonna be different depending on your credit score, also how much you put down, stuff like that. Everything will vary for each person, but this is how it varies for me. I'm a pretty good driver. I never had any tickets or any problems like that. Insurance is pretty expensive in my opinion, because I came from Civics. As my age, I'm pretty young in that sense, so that's why they do charge a lot. I pay currently right now $230 a month for this Supra for full coverage on this vehicle. It's not the worst, it's not the best, it's decent. It's a new car, and insurance also goes off how much horsepower the car makes. The more power, the more possible bad things could happen if you're, you know, a hoonigan or something like that along those lines. That's really it. It's very simple. Honestly, guys, if you guys are looking for a car like this, it's very easy to get. As long as you build up your credit. I built up my credit since I was 18 years old. You know, credit cards are a little bit dangerous if you don't know how to manage your money properly. I used that credit card to just buy regular stuff like gas, food, stuff like that, and then within the end of the month I would fully pay it off, so that way it could start building my credit. A lot of people ask me, how do you afford it? How do you afford a car like this? And let's be real, guys, I'm like, keep it 100%. I am not the richest person in the world. I do work hard for my money. Just work a 9-to-5. Before you get a car like this, make sure you know that you could afford it. You can afford the payments, you can afford the insurance. Anyone can get this car. I could be real, anyone can get this car as long as you build up your credit history. And it doesn't even have to be a big down payment, but if it's a big down payment, you'll have a higher chance of buying a vehicle like this, or any vehicle like a GTR, even a supercar. It could be a older car, older 90s car, anything like that. You could buy any car in the world, honestly, as long as you put in the work, because at the end of the day, I feel like life is too short. You die once, but you got every day to live for. And I am no special person. I ain't no engineer. I ain't no Bill Gates or anything like that. I'm just a regular person and works a 9 to 5 and keep hustling, keep grinding. And then it doesn't matter what job you have. If you know how to save and you know how to be financially right, you could get any car that you want, whether it's a supercar, sports car, SUV, or whatever you're looking into. It's really not that hard. Big shout out to Sabre Designs, Sumo Performance, and Heritage Wheels. They've been a big support of the build as well, and I just want to give a big shout out to them. Thank you guys so much. Also, thank you guys so much for 49K. We're almost hitting at 50,000 subscribers. I don't know if you guys know this, but at the start of this year, I started literally at 2,000 subscribers, and now we reach at the end of the year of 2022 is 50,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. It's been a long journey, and it's been in the short amount of time. I'm really shocked how much we've grown over the year. I went from 3,000 on Instagram to now almost 90,000 on Instagram. I went from 400,000 on TikTok to now 500,000 on TikTok. Thank you guys so much for supporting. It's been unreal. The journey has been so crazy, and I have a lot of plans for 2023. I just can't tell y'all guys just yet, but just stay tuned for the videos. You guys are the big reason why I'm doing this, and a big reason why I keep going with this, and the support is unreal, and I appreciate you guys, all of you. I cannot say this enough. I sound like a broken record at this point. Happy New Year's. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next year.